तो यंगस्टर्स के लिए ना ये क्वेश्चन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है जानना, दैट इफ़ आई एम इन अ लिव इन रिलेशनशिप तो मैं अननोइंगली क्या रिस्क ले रही हूँ जो लीगली मेरे को दिक्कत ला सकते हैं.
बेसिकली प्यार प्राइवेट हो सकता है, इन द क्लोज्ड वॉल्स हो सकता है, बट उसके कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस कभी भी प्राइवेट नहीं होते. सो लिव इन रिलेशनशिप्स, येस, दे आर लीगल, कोर्ट्स हैव रिकग्नाइज देम, but also see, in our country marriage is a sacrosanct, widely considered as sacrosanct, meaning it's a sacred union between two people. Now because of our exposure to the media, OTT, global exposure, also to many other things, the youngsters of today are opting in for live-in relationships.
Yes.
Now, to the extent that courts have started recognizing them, not only courts, there are states that have a universal civil code that mandates registration of live-in relationship.
अच्छा.
Yes, so now Uttarakhand has it. Recently, in this year only, 2026, Gujarat has come up with it, that when you're entering into a live-in relationship, you must register it. Now, why are these things happening? They're happening because they're also the parties that are involved into this relationship, which has an easy exit. तो बेसिकली प्यार का ट्रायल चल रहा है, राइट? यू आर ट्राइंग टू बी इन अ सेटअप विच इज़ एब्सोल्युटली सिमिलर टू दैट ऑफ अ मैरिज. You are sharing a household, you are taking decisions mutually together, you're living together just like a couple, a married couple. Sometimes you even have kids out of that relationship. But you have an exit, right to exit whenever you want without getting into the divorce battles and everything. But it's not that easy. So live-in relationships are, yes, legal, they're recognized, but there are lots of other avenues and angles that are attached to it. Example, if there are two partners living together, the female has rights under the Domestic Violence Act, Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act, to file a case against you for violence. Also, see, what I feel is, I get a lot of cases on these things. We are human beings, correct? We change every day. So me and you today, are you the same person you were 2 years or 3 years or
Not at all.
even I think a week back?
Not at
we
all.
learn every day. We change every day. Change is the only constant. Now, two beautiful people committing to each other that, okay, we don't want marriage on the cards right now, or maybe we want marriage, but let's try this out, how it's going to work out. That day, that time, they get into it. Because they acknowledge their individuals, each other's value systems, they acknowledge their choices. But are they going to be the same when one partner decides to exit the relationship?
No.
No. That's where the battle occurs. That's where the legalities suddenly they sweep in very, very slowly, which you don't even know. It used to be a social institution, right? But now the society is choice driven. I want to be with this partner and I will be with this partner. But what about the liabilities and responsibilities that are attached to it? Suppose you're living together and suddenly you get a child into this life. What's going to happen to that child?
Exactly.
The child has also the rights to maintenance. Even the female has rights. The females have the live-in partner has right of residence also. She
Out
can
of marriage.
out of a live-in relationship. It's kind of similar.
Okay.
But again, it's not a marriage. You don't need a divorce. But yes, liabilities and responsibilities yet
Will be
remain.
there.
Yes.
Legally.
Okay. Courts are witnessing such cases wherein partners file rape cases against each other.
Exactly. I was coming to that.
So a female, so it really depends what were the terms, or maybe what were your thoughts when you entered the relationship. If you were very clear that marriage is not on the cards, you don't want to get married, and two people get into that relationship. Some human beings stay like that. Some people acknowledge what they have said and stay committed, but some people don't. If a man says that we had decided this and now I think it's not really working and I want to exit, then the female has her rights.
Really?
The females, in order to get the man back, however, it's very, very weird to say that if you go in a legal battlefield against a partner, you'll get the partner back.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. But still, out of revenge, out of, ego, or out of any other reason, the cases follow at times that this person promised me for marriage, owing to which I got into this live-in with him, owing to which I got into a physical relationship with him on the pretext of marriage. But now he wants to leave. He used me. So, therefore, such cases are being filed, but courts are acknowledging that what is this? You can't say this. Recently, Honorable Justice Nagaratna of the Honorable Supreme Court of India has, in a pending matter, highlighted this concern.
What?
The concern that a partner coming up and saying, I've been raped, how does this follow? You both are adults. You agreed to a live-in relationship. Stick to that fact.
But what about then we have started to acknowledge marital rape. So it can be considered as a marital rape if that happens.
So, two partners living together in a consensual relationship, allegations can follow. See, Khushi, let's be very practical. Today, you can put any allegation on anybody, but it has to be proved.
Proved.
Right. So, marital rape is, yes, there. It's still, the major question. Lots of judgments are there. The law is evolving. It's still pending also. But if you charge somebody with rape, you have to prove it. Courts are not, they're not very, they're not rigid on this. They're also lenient. They also understand the nature of the relationship and they give their verdicts accordingly.
But क्यों इंडिया में मैरिटल रेप अभी भी एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर रहे कि इट हैपेंस? यस ठीक, आई अंडरस्टैंड कोर्ट वांट्स अस टू प्रूव इट, बट हाउ डू यू प्रूव मैरिटल रेप? अगर आपको ये क्लिप पसंद आई हो हमारे पॉडकास्ट में से, तो नमा टॉक्स पॉडकास्ट चैनल पे रोज आपके लिए स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक पे नई क्लिप आएगी. रोज कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा, रोज कुछ हेल्पफुल टिप मिलेगी. तो देखना मत भूलिएगा और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा.